Hey everyone, this is icehot, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Cyberpunk 2077. Obviously, we just rescued Sandra in the previous episode, and we're in the lift with this guy. I can't remember his name. Jackie, is it? Or something like that? Am I needing to do something? No, that wasn't what I wanted to do. I can't seem to press that, and I'm just guarding now. Okay, so let's access my phone, which it says there. Okay, so call that one.
V, how did it go? Our client is alive and well.
Oh, he has to press it, okay. She'll live.
She's alive and well. That's what we agreed, isn't it?
Splendid. Your payment awaits you. Ready to come and grab whenever you like, even right away. But I guess home is the only place you wish to be now. The NCPD has surrounded Watson. The district is closed. If you're to make it past the cordon, you must move fast.
Thanks for the heads up. Swing by to see you later.
Okay, so we gotta move faster and get home.
Word's out the NCPD is gonna put Watson on lockdown. If I'm gonna sleep in my own bed tonight, we better put it in 5th.
Leave it to me, mano. I'm driving.
Oh, what we got here? Hey, some clothing and stuff. Anything else I can loot? No. All right. Oh, around this side. Okay, here we go. Right, drive then. New job, the gig. Do I have to track that? I don't really know, to be honest. Let's just see where this takes us.
Can't stop digging Night City.
City like any other, just bigger.
Nah, mano. Not just any other city. Morgan Blackhand, Andrew Wayland, Adam Smasher. Legends are born here.
Well, I've never heard of them.
Man, I'm starving. Let's grab a tight bite. What do you say?
Jackie, they're locking down Watson, remember?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, put your foot down, mate. Come on.
Is it just me, or... Oh, fucking knew it. Man on our ass, tailing us. Hello. I don't like this, V. Not one tiny bit.
Oh, here we go.
Stop! Hijo de puta!
Fucking drive, Jackie!
Come on, V! Chingada madre!
Hey, keep her steady!
Alright, can I get a headshot in?
Mierda! Perdón! Got you, asshole! V! Aim for the driver!
I got the driver! I think there we go. That sorts that out. Oh, it's weird how many times you can shoot these guys and it doesn't really seem to hurt them.
Scratched your baby up pretty bad. Sorry, V.
It's okay. It can wait. Let's just focus on getting home.
Okay. How long do these rides last? Can you not sort of skip this or anything? What do we got up here?
Pulling out all the stops.
Oh, here we go.
Watson's on lockdown to further notice. Necessary security measure.
Officer, ma'am. Damn, are we ever lucky we ran into you.
Really? What's it that makes me so special?
Heart of
Can I
gold.
scan that? No, can I scan anything
Only somebody with a
else?
heart of gold can understand just how much I need to get back to my girl.
Okay, nothing interesting there really.
Your girl?
Uh-huh. gonna be worried sick if I don't show. I mean, I'm trying to be a stand-up guy. She's giving me a chance. Waiting.
That's a shame.
Look at him.
Come on, just
No
get a
model
moving.
citizen, maybe, but he's a good kid.
Let them through. But they're the last. Okay.
Oh, cool. Okay,
On
that
the way.
worked.
You have a good evening now, officer, ma'am.
Yep, laters. No, she took a liking to.
Do you?
Devotion I demonstrated grabbed her by the gut.
Right.
I'm loyal, stable in my affections,
Mm-hmm.
and unassuming. You get it.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Whatever you say. Oh, there we go. There's some action.
Check it out, V. Shit's going down.
Oh, what's this? Just the cops.
You look like your average bust.
These ain't your average badges. That's MaxTac. CPD's apex predators. MTAC rolls in when things fly out of hand. Gonks out there, though. Just a midday snack for them. Well, show's over. Poor bastards. But they had it coming.
Okay. If you're riding as a passenger, you can press F to skip the ride, arrive immediately at the destination. Oh, okay. Alright, let's do that then. I'm guessing I had to witness all that other stuff first, though. Are we here then? Oh, I need to press F again. No, looks like we're here.
Sweet dreams, then.
Hell.
Tell Misty I said hi.
I will. Ahí luego.
Alright, go home.
The NCPD has urged caution when using data terms. A routine inspection has shown
What's all
many
this?
have been corrupted with malware. Police experts have confirmed the identified virus can lead to cyberware failure and, in extreme cases, even death. In
Oh, dear.
response to increased gang activity, the mayor's office has
Alright, there we go. Enough of that. Oh, answer the phone. Okay.
Forgot earlier. A runner I know has something you could probably use. Zip in your deets.
Praise be to thee, our Father in heaven.
Alright, it's an important one. Okay, well, I'm just going to follow what it tells me to do and go home.
Band program, which promotes the use of cybernetic implants. Tuning in, beautiful.
Hey. Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going?
That's what I just said. Brilliant. Okay. What are these? Oh, okay. What's that? Hollow Bite Grape Pie. Okay. So can you eat in this game, I wonder?
Stupid gate's busted again. Third time.
Hey, ladies.
Paid to get it fixed the last two. Gotta be some kind of scam.
Can I talk to
Gonna have a word with
you?
the
No.
super. Oh, can you just fuck off already?
Brilliant. Okay, whatever. Okay. What do we got over here? I can sit down. Cool. And what do we do?
Likeness.
Oh, we can watch telly. Nice.
Born by false prophets.
Yeah, looks boring. Okay, stand then. What's this? That was flashing just then. New shard, new release, brain dances, read message, okay. What's up, BD Maniacs? Hungry for new emo rush? Then check out the latest word from Fresh Foreign Body is Body's everything, there is nothing else, it is you. It's also a tool for your mind to interact with the world. But what would happen if this tool tried to live its own life? What if it tried to kill you? Okay, do I really want to read all that? That's going on a bit. Yeah, we'll skip that, I think. Right, we need to go to bed. Act 1. Okay, so now what? Okay, so it looks like our meds are all normal. Brilliant. Okay, you can switch between active objectives with Z.
Oh, V. You get any sleep? No matter. Time you got up.
Think I might have caught something when I jagged into that Corpo's biomon. Dunno, neurovirus or... Need to see Vic. Let him tell me what's got my head reeling, my stomach churning.
Okay, let me take you. I brought you a ride. Throw on some threads, meet me downstairs.
Okay, so it says optional check your weapon stash, but where the hell is the weapon stash? Here, maybe? Is this... what does this do for me? Oh, you can browse the internet on here, cool. Alright, how do I get out of here then? Escape? There we go. To drink. Spunky monkey. What else can I do? Whiskey? Oh, here we go. Now we're starting to get a bit drunk. Is there any more alcohol around? Alright, so we got clothes here. I'm just going to equip everything. I really don't know what I'm doing. Can you check? No, you can't do that. What is this? Aha! This looks like a place you might want to keep weapons. Your stash is a secure system for storing equipment and can be accessed from all your available safe houses and vehicles. For example, if you store something in your car trunk, you'll be able to access it from your apartment later on. Well, so it's got magic teleportation then. Okay. Anything else I want to do? I don't want to close that. Open stash. Oh, okay. So, is that equipped or what? I really don't know. Oh, that's putting them into storage. Okay, so how do I equip this? No idea. What about... Okay. Well, that did nothing for me, really. I maybe? What does that do? Crafting? Oh, you've got crafting in this game. Okay. Inventory. Map. Character. Huh. Still don't know how to wear clothes. Maybe the game will tell me at some point. Okay, where are we going?
Hey V, Regina Jones here. If you're looking for work in Watson, give me a call.
How'd you find me? How'd you even know my name?
I know where to gather my intel. Could even call me a collector. Later, V.
Okay. Now where am I going? Over here. Read message. Just heard you're looking for work in Watson. Just so happens I'm one of its main employers. If you don't want to waste those talents of yours, check the gigs I sent you. Do good work, and there's more where that came from. Sure. But I need to meet up with my friend first, apparently.
Hey, yo, V. How about a round or two?
Let's take that. What else can I... You're doing something illegal. Alright, okay, alright, I won't do it anymore.
Be curious. See how he handles the life of people.
45's waiting for its daddy.
Alright, I don't know where the hell I'm meant to go. Oh, hang on.
Let's have a look.
Oh, so this is where we could buy stuff. So I've got 11,000. Okay. What is that? Baseball bats. Do I have a melee weapon at all? What have I got? A tattoo needle. Okay. You know what? Requirement not met. 11 street crit. Oh, okay. I need to improve that. Okay. Alright, well, whatever. What is this over here? Collect your gun from Wilson. So where the hell is Wilson? So why is it still telling me to do that?
Let's have a look.
Hang on, so what? Is this it? Looted crafting spec. Okay. I have no idea. Which one was that? Oh, this is so confusing. You've just received an iconic item along with a set of crafting specs. You can use these to craft better quality versions of this item. When a new version of iconic item is crafted, the original item is destroyed. Okay. Iconic items can also be upgraded just like regular weapons or pieces of clothing. Upgrading improves their levels and stats, ensuring they remain useful as you progress through the game.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, job complete then. Now can I go this way? Alright, lovely.
2 and 54. It's time for your local news.
Alright, here we go then.
The Badlands.
Hello, it's time for your local news. The Aratama Matsuri Festival is nearly upon us. To mark the event, the streets of Night City will come alive with exquisite multi-story dashi floats. The festival program will also include musical performances by biwa virtuosos and theatrical performances in the No tradition.
Can I speed this up at all? No.
Corporation. And in an exciting development, even Hanako Arasaka has announced her participation in the Dashi Parade.
This way?
From all of us at
There we go.
we wish you a safe and
So, what are we going to talk about yesterday?
NCPD scanner hustles. The NCPD will pay you to help fight crime. Gigs. Fixers will contact you when you approach a gig's location. Fixers. These intermediaries will inform you about local gigs available. Alright, fine.
Yes?
Whatever. Ah, there he is. Bloody
Man
hell.
of the hour. Jeez, took you long enough. Worked up an appetite, just waiting. Sit down, let me finish this. Then we can drop in on Senor Vector.
Mentioned something about
Okay.
a surprise yesterday. Am I remembering right, or just had a brain fart?
Probably both, because you usually forget shit. But it just so happens, I think I might have bagged us a sweet-ass J.O.B.
Go on.
I mean, maybe it's not as big as that, but just that it's fronted by a little-known someone named Dexter Deschamps. Only the top fixer in Night fucking City. Fat-ass black Jesus of the afterlife. 300 pounds of partly gold-plated coupe.
So what's the gig? We meant to come out in one piece?
Our Lord and Savior wants to tell you everything himself, face to face. Oh, no pressure, but this whole deal, he's riding on you, not this.
Okay.
Right. Let's hear what old Dex has to say. Set it up.
Yep,
Dex
sounds
is
good to
a real
me.
deal when it comes to fixers. Don't get me wrong, don't got nothing against the Padre or Wakako, but Dex is in a league of his own. You know what I'm saying?
Not really.
No.
It's always the same story. You
Can I
land on
eat something?
fresh turf,
No.
local fixer waves his dick around, but he's smiling, saying you'll be up to your neck in gigs and eddies. Still, all you are is another name in their little black book. Nifty tool for getting them a fat slice of whatever half-baked shit pie their client put on the table. Sure, you crack jokes over drinks, but in the end, it's biz. Gracias a Dios. Muy lleno. Brought your wheels. Gave them to my guy yesterday to smooth over the dents after our dust-up with the
Thanks,
scabs.
Jack. Much appreciated.
You can call your active vehicle to your current location with B. Okay.
Some top-notch work Miguel did. Rides like it looks. Factory new.
We'll see about that.
So we rolling or what?
Let's feel this factory.
Let's do it. So where is my car? I did call it. Oh, it's right here. Cool. Okay. Who's driving? Me or him?
First stop. Ripper Doc and Holmes. Easy on the gas, huh? I just ate.
Okay, fine. Drive to the Ripper Dock. Whoa.
I got a date.
Can I
You don't say.
Can I change the view?
Really
How do I change the view on this? I think I'm going completely the wrong way. I really want third person view, but I don't know how to change it. It doesn't seem... I'm pressing every button I can think of. Alright, there we go. We'll just go this way then. Is that right? Seems okay to me. Fine. Oh, try to handbrake turn there. Okay, down this way. And park here. Okay.
This is it. Come on, B. Find me once Vic's done dusting your circuits.
Oh, what we got here?
What Dex is cooked up for us.
The amount of people just wandering around, it's really cool.
Checking them out? Nah, Chima used to work. That's all.
Oh, here we go. This way.
Hey, V.
Hello.
Dr. Vector will see you now.
I'll sit tight over here. Me and Misty got a little catching up to do.
Oh, that's Misty, is it? Right, okay.
Look pleased.
Because I am. Always. Makes for easier.
Alright, down this way by the looks of things. Oh, I can pet something here. Hello. Alright, cool. That didn't do much for us though. Ripper Dock. Though a common practice, cyberware installation is still a dangerous and invasive procedure which can only be performed by qualified specialists. Ripper Docks, okay. There are several Ripper Docks operating throughout Night City who offer a variety of different cyberware upgrades. Select your desired cybernetic upgrade from the list and enjoy your new abilities.
Vicky, surprise everywhere.
Okay.
It's good to see you.
Good to see you too, V. It's been a while. What do I owe the pleasure today?
Last gig. Had to jack into a client's neuro socket. Think I might have gotten spiked.
Experiencing migraines, nausea, hypersensitivity to bright lights?
Whole kit and caboodle.
All right, kid. We'll sort you out in a flash. Besides that, how are things?
Yeah, I'll look
Need
for an
some new
upgrade.
kit, but tools, not toys, Vic. Time I bumped up my sights and got a grip.
Really? Now? Finally?
Vic, shit's getting real. Got a job from Dex to Sean, hitting the major leagues. Need tech that can perform.
The Dexter Deshawn? Well, that is something. But let me guess. Hasn't paid you yet.
Do I have the money? No.
Quit crying, Vic. I'll bring you the eddies later, with interest. You know I will.
Last time. You hear?
That's cool. He's doing us a favour then. So what's that with his hands? That's cool.
Sit down and relax.
Alright. It's like we're getting upgraded, guys.
Kuroshi optics. Best I've got, and should be about right under the circumstances.
Oh, new eyes.
Now
Okay.
jack in.
How do I jack in?
You peruse and choose while I scan. See what's going on inside.
So, cyberware. Cybernetic implants are mechanical replacements for the organic parts of your body, okay. They can give you superhuman-like abilities which can improve your combat capability and help you survive in hazardous conditions. Although a common practice in 2077, the installation of cyberware is still invasive. Da-de-da-da-da. Right, okay. Oh, okay. So what do we got here? So, an ocular system. And I want to get the Kuroshi optics, please. Move to cyberware. Cyberware you acquire in the world can be installed or sold at any Ripperdoc clinic. Okay. So is that it done? Yeah, looks like it's installed. And I've got a hand item as well. Ballistic coprocessor. Increase the chance to ricochet shots with power weapons. Directly links the user's optical implant to the weapon system, offering real-time data tracking. Alright, we'll put that in as well. Why the hell not? What else can we do? Skeleton. Titanium bones. Oh, I don't have enough money. That's a shame. What else? I need more street cred. No money. Alright, well, I'm guessing I can't do anything else then. I need to earn more money. Fair enough.
Mark 1, like I said. Decent enough scanner. Displays data on your cornea. Cherry on the top's a built-in external lens disruptor. In layman's terms, any surveillance cam will capture your face as a blur. And just remember, your body will still show up as crystal clear.
Alright, gotcha.
This should do the trick. Talks to Kuroshi Tech, too.
I'm ready. Carve away.
Excellent.
That doesn't sound like fun.
Lay that major league arm of yours right here.
Okay, place my arm in.
Just like that. Thanks. Now, a bit of anesthetic and I can start cutting. Feel anything?
Play by play, though? Really, Doc? Makes it sound like a dentist. Always going on and on.
Don't be mean now. Remember, I'm old. I got a shaky Gannic hand. Could slip.
Oh yeah, please don't slip.
Lights out for a minute, all right?
Okay. How long does this bit last for?
Okay, let's test this. See the magic in action. Linking you in.
Okay.
You might feel a little discomfort at first. Blurred vision, low contrast, glitches. Well, how's it look? Feel all right to you?
Better than ever.
This is fantastic, Vic.
Oh, beautiful.
Scanning people with your optical cyberware can provide you a lot of useful information, such as how strong an enemy might be, who is in their crew, or what type of weapon they use. As a skilled net runner, you can see a list of quick hacks which you can use against your enemies. Oh, cool. Okay.
The scanner. It might take you a few seconds to adjust, but first time's rarely the charm with anything, really. Scanner should eventually sync with your thought processes and read your intentions.
Oh.
I also inject an NCPD file search. Run into any ne'er-do-wells? You know exactly what they ne'er did well.
Database of individuals with bounties assigned to them is now available to use. You can identify these wanted persons with your scanner. Since all are wanted dead or alive, the methods you use to claim your reward are entirely up to you. Very cool.
It ought to work like a charm. Now draw your weapon. You should see your ammo count in a brand new sight.
Cool.
Shit, Victor, not bad. I don't know what to say.
Say you'll take this and remember the dosage. 2 whiffs now, and another 2 in an hour.
What am I looking at?
A mild stim. Should boost neurotransmission in the short term and muffle some of the side effects while the implant takes.
Thanks again, Vic. You're the best. I owe you.
Oh, okay.
Kid. Show them what you're made of. And once you hit the big leagues, don't forget where you came from.
Alright, read message. What's taking so long? Move your ass. Dex is waiting on us, okay?
Guard up, you idiot.
Who's winning?
Hernandez. You know, in the old days, that cripple Malone would have been flat on the boards. Now, every last fighter's got extra skull lining. Absorbs 75% of every blow.
Sounds like cheating.
Miss it, don't you?
Alright, fine, we're done there. Talk to Victor. Which way was he again? Is it through here? Where the hell am I meant to go? That way.
Do you truly believe that those who have sold you your mechanical eyes have resisted the temptation to peek through them? Cameras are all around
but I also don't really
even
care.
within us. Your joys, your worries, your life. For them, it is all mere spectacle.
Yeah, if anyone was watching and giving a damn, I'd have half the city's underworld and half its corpse on my ass already.
And if you are their pawn, unknowingly carrying out their secret agendas.
Sure. Where the hell is Victor?
But who are those who follow our every step, you ask?
You lost, honey?
Why?
Yeah,
the
I'm lost.
Titans
I'm
of
lost.
Entertainment in Alpha Centauri.
I don't know if I got any money for that. Oh, hang on. I don't think this was working properly. Maybe that was a
I
bug.
can release it for you, but you'd have to watch out for negative energy fields and avoid mean reds.
V, yo, listen up. I talked to Dex while you were in with the doc. He's waiting in his ride. For you. Ain't but a hop to where he's parked. Next to Gramsci Burgers.
Okay, do my best to talk us up.
New contact card added. Okay, meet with Dex. Job updated, the ride. That's better. I think it was bugged this whole time.
V, listen. I've got this delicate matter. That's why I called you. The number of cyber psycho attacks in the city is on the rise. Now that's probably not news to you, but this issue matters to me for a few reasons. There are people
So
who
worth
say
just
cyber
walking?
psychosis
No,
can
that's
be
gonna take ages.
Right.
And I know exactly how that sounds, but I believe even an unproven therapy is still better than a bullet to the brain. If I get a tip about a possible attack, I'll give you a call. Maybe you can investigate before MaxTac hits the scene. But remember, you're not there to execute anybody. Try to incapacitate the attacker, and I'll send someone to pick him up. I hope that's all clear.
Okay, incapacitating enemies. There are various ways to incapacitate enemies without killing them. Non-lethal. Yeah, I did the training on that though. Right, let's get in.
Yo, Mr. V, a pleasure.
Dexter Deshawn in the flesh. Ample indeed.
Let's roll. Mind if I ask you something right off the bangle? Would you rather live in pieces, Mr. Nobody, die ripe, old, and smelling slightly of urine, or go down for all times in a blaze of glory, smelling near like posies, without seeing your 30th?
Let me think. How they remember you, that's all that counts. So nobodies don't survive.
Is some sort of test?
Just a pet topic of mine.
You mean riddles?
No, Mr. V. Ontology. Alright, listen close. Scanning a serious job now. Playing gargantuan compared to smashing up a scav home.
Let me
Okay,
hear.
tell me.
What's the job?
There's this prototype tech. A biochip, to be precise. Job's to grab it. Simple.
Yeah? Guessing it belongs to a corp.
Mm-hmm. Arasaka. Surely that's no problem.
Corps don't deserve special treatment.
Shit, you ain't playing around. Got a feeling this could be a start of a beautiful friendship built on heaps of eddies.
You work this out? Got a plan?
Two things. First, a conundrum with the Maelstrom boys. Needs active resolving that. Second, a rendezvous. Simple. Client who brought us the job's anxious. She wants to parlay with one of the team.
Hey, what's the issue?
She needs resolving with Maelstrom. Got a beef?
Slot in the shard.
Alright, take that. Oh,
I got a
okay.
classic tale for you. Psycho gang doing his thing 2 weeks back. Jumped a Militech convoy. Got away with the gear. Corp don't even know Maelstrom's involved. Now see, convoy was carrying the Flathead, a little combat bot, a prototype. And I need me that bit of high-grade military tech. Because if we don't get that bot, we don't get no soccer chip. And we sure as hell don't get no happily ever after. But don't get excited. It's a single-use toy. Now, I flat out purchased the damn thing from Maelstrom. Problem is, I did so from a gent went by the name of Brick. I say when, because Brick was the leader. 3 days after we'd sealed our deal, his friend and gangmate, one Simon Randall, aka Royce, plain dropped his ass. Royce is in charge now, and I got no way of knowing if he aims to honor his predecessor's word. To add to this shitstorm, one Meredith Stout of Militech has developed an interest in said convoy.
Hey, who's the woman?
Prima donna.
Corpo agent, internal affairs. Been skidding around town asking after the convoy as if her life depended on finding it. The one lead she's got zip-tied in her trunk. Stick up her ass ain't growing any shorter, so she must be getting desperate. Be wise to think how you could use that. Of course, to do so, you'll need that frazzled cat's info. Sending it now.
Client. What's her thing? Why she need to meet?
Woman's name's Evelyn Parker. Vetting her wasn't easy. Put the word out I was looking for any kind of intel.
Right, and?
Some brothers from Pacifica got back to me. Told me to stop looking. End of convo. Anyway, our little client insisted on meeting someone with skin in the game. You know, who'll be there for it all. Yours truly will be remote. T-Bug ain't no people person, and Jaggy's only good at some things. I know you know what I mean. Pretty much leaves you.
Think I got everything. Time I got to work.
Well, that's just music to my ears. I'll set up the meet with Miss Parker at Lizzie's bar. Flathead, though's gonna be all you.
Okay. Skip right then.
One more thing, Mr. V. Quiet life or blaze of glory? Later now.
Okay. So where's he taken me? Oh,
Jack's
answer the call.
Talk to Dex.
Yeah, Gordito's a big deal. Didn't really get on yet.
Claim to want to check our pro cred. but to me it feels more like he tangled us up with Maelstrom and Militech. There's this combat bot, military prototype. Maelstrom clept it. Then Dex paid to take it off their hands just before the Gangoons had a switch up in management.
Right. Heard about that. Royce versus Brick. Hostile takeover.
About sums it up. Dex wants us talking to Royce. Gave the deets of some Militech agent too, but I don't know how much help she stands to be.
One other thing.
The other thing. Gotta meet the client who put the job on the table. Evelyn Parker.
You? Well, what's Dex gonna do? Ride around in his limo, chat chicks up on the hollow?
Parker wants to meet someone on the crew. Dex gave me the nod.
He must know what he's doing. So, how you want to play this? Maelstrom or Parker? What's first?
Let's start with the client.
I think I ought to see her first. See what she's like, what she's after.
Orale. In that case, I'll hit the all foods, put my nose to the ground, sniff around. Hasta luego.
Okay, so I need my car. Now, I believe there it is. I'm used to driving in the UK, so I went to the wrong side there. Right, so new job to pick. Go to Lizzie's bar between 6 PM and 6 AM. So, okay. Oh, so I can't do anything yet. So let's read the message. Mr. V, just want to remind you again that Eddies have already changed hands between me and my esteemed Maelstrom partners in biz. Around sum of $10,000 to be precise. So when you're there to take it off their hands, don't let them try to shake you down, as they're liable to do so. Okay. You'll need it. Best of luck. Cool. Close that. So, I've got to do something else then. Well, let's head over there and just sort of check it out first, I think. Okay, heading over this way. This really does sort of remind me a bit of GTA so far. And like a futuristic version of it. Anyway, let's pop in here and just see what this is all about. So it's closed at the moment.
We're closed right now.
So, can I make time skip forward at all? Or am I meant to do sort of intermediate jobs in between? I suppose that's really what you're meant to do. Just do your own thing for a bit. Any loot? It all just looks like junk to me. Alright, so I'm at the bar. Side job. Biz that won't make any major headlines. Favors. Alright, track that job then. Undiscovered. Who knows what you might find. So there's a job 100 meters that way, and then we'll go do this other one.
I can feel him.
There we go.
You just fuck off now, okay?
What's that thing there?
Next time you should take me with you.
What does this do? This is fast travel. Select a destination. Ah, I don't want to do that. Okay. Oh, closed. How do I get down there then? Can I just...
We took care of your problem. Dumbass thought you'd get in with the nomad.
Can I just ram over the top? No, okay. So I do have to kind of find my way around. Oh, this looks like a way I might be able to go. There we go. Let's wander around here. That's locked.
Don't rub me.
Locked. Okay. Oh. Oh, the dead bodies, alright.
Let it go! I'll rip out your spine!
Holy crap! Okay, she's tough. Get some health. Oh, I think you just meant to... Yeah. Oh, did it? Okay, yeah, you're just meant to punch her. Okay. Take all. Archive conversation. Okay, fine. Cool. Wonder what other loot there is here then. Pistol ammo, lots of ammo and stuff. That's cool. So I've got 3,000 credits now, so that's pretty good. Nice. I don't really want to pick up the body. Okay, got a number of credits from doing that actually. That was pretty cool. New shard, okay. I'll drive these. That would be so cool. Open these? No. That's a shame. Okay, so where was my car? That's up here. Alright, so let's get back to the other place. Send the information to Regina. Okay, so how do I do that? Call her.
V.
Used to be immediate, didn't you?
Okay, so it's 6:05. Let's carry on with this mission.
Looking a little put out there, input. Interest you in a preem PD?
Sure. And I go.
Don't know what that is.
Hold it. House rules first. There will be severe penalties for any unauthorized recording. No drugs, no groping. Someone catch your eye? You do not grab them. You find them in the catalog, ask for a BD, and get yourself a box.
I really look that green to me. Like I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Door's open.
Have fun, input.
Welcome to Lizzie's.
What a sweet little face you have.
Hi.
My, what a sweet little face you have.
That's what's you?
It mustn't tell them it's an android. They don't like androids.
Alright, you don't like androids. Fair enough.
Hey, you
anything through here?
Yes, I'm talking to you.
No surprise there.
Sit at the bar and ask about Evelyn. Okay. What was that?
The real feels out of control, though. I mean, I'm still feeling that dragon tail bite.
I'm off the clock, hon. So, what can a horny girl like
Hey.
Get you something.
What's on the menu?
Let's talk to the guy first. Let's get some kind of beer. Vodka. That would do, I suppose. Buy. That's the one, please. Hey.
So, curious. The name Lizzie's. Is that the owner?
Not for a long while, no. And it's none too sweet a story.
Now I'm just flat interested.
Real Lizzie ran a strip joint out of this place back in the day. Lizzie's Bar. Girls were paid right, insured, even had decent security. Good spot, all in all.
So?
Let me guess. It didn't last?
No. Tiger Claws took care of that. Tiger beat one of Lizzie's girls real bad once. No hesitation, Lizzie blasted the guy's balls off. Gang came back the next day. Liz was done.
Tigers gave this place up to the Mox in the end, though, didn't they?
Sort of. The Moxes had to make a deal with them. Luckily, they kept their heads, organized quick. Big boss now is Susie Q. But the sign stayed up, out of respect. Biz booms to this day.
Okay, looking for Evelyn.
Evelyn Parker. You know if she's here?
Who's asking?
Name's V. She and I have a, date.
Well, V, it's a pleasure. I'm Mateo.
Uh-huh. So, Evelyn?
Club's big. Gonna have to look around. Can't do it for you.
It's all right, Mateo. I was waiting for this one.
Hello. Oh, a drink, okay.
Evelyn Parker. I knew it was you as soon as you walked in.
Sense on? Only tequila I drink. How would you know?
I like to know everything about the people I work with. Either that or it was just a lucky guess.
Mind if we talk about the job? Heard you got something for me.
But not here. Come with me. We'll be in the lounge, Mateo. Anyone asks, we're not here.
Okay.
This one's mean, Candy.
Nothing's wrong.
You'll
Really?
Why don't you just tell me the truth? It's fine.
I just told you.
Right, now what?
Dex had a load to say about you. Called you professional, effective, and trustworthy. I hope he wasn't overselling.
Let's try one of these special
You
ones.
don't give a rat's dick what Dex thinks. We both know that.
You have trouble accepting compliments?
No, just think flattery's beneath you. Am I wrong?
Maybe Dex is beneath you. Have you known each other long?
You writing Dex's bio? Hate to disappoint, but I just don't know much.
In other words, you hardly know each other. Yet he fingered you for this job. Curious.
Let's talk business.
Cut to the chase. What do you got for me?
Your target. I trust you know what it is.
Relic. Secure your soul trinket. Key tech in the program, actually. We're tangling with Arasaka, making this heist one dangerous, risky motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Arasaka's poured billions into personality transfer technology. But me, I just want the data on this one. The chip is tucked away inside Konpeki Plaza, the hotel. You ever been?
You know, just never rolled through that neighborhood.
Damn shame. The fresh they serve is sinfully good. Chef must have made a deal with the devil.
So where's this chip hiding exactly?
In a suite on the top floor. The room's occupied by Yorinobu Arasaka.
Yorinobu Arasaka? He's in town?
Don't you read the scream sheets? The media couldn't get enough of Yori coming to Night City. It was all over the headlines. Anyway, he's heir apparent to the Arasaka Empire. Saburo Arasaka's only surviving son.
What? So Arasaka Jr.'s planning to grab the reins while in Night City?
Only a handful of people in Night City know what the Arasaka's real plans are.
Telling me you're one of them? So we're not jumping the Corp. We're jumping Yorinobu Arasaka himself.
Yorinobu is a puppet. He lost all his cards years ago when he failed to do Daddy's bidding. Saburo's had Yori's balls in a vice for years. He might just turn the screw and crush them outright if he learns his son's up to no good again.
Okay, try that one.
Yorinobu's bound to have an army on call. Hotel's probably a goddamn fortress by now, too.
Yorinobu keeps exactly no hustle around. Not one guard. Got rid of them a long time ago.
Huh. Why is that?
Surely you know what they say about Arasaka intel. Sneeze in Night City, and a blossom drops from a cherry tree in Tokyo. Yorinobu was convinced his Arasaka security detail reported directly to his father.
Hey, last one.
If you've got any spare aces up your sleeve, now's the time to show them.
Now this should make your prick perk up. Yorinobu recently swiped the chip from an Arasaka laboratory. He's made a deal with Netwatch. Aims to sell it to them. Have you spotted my ace yet, or do I need to spell things out?
Well, I don't know.
Mutual Netwatch is mixed up in this.
Netwatch provides net security for all corporations, and collects eddies in the millions for it. But in this day and age, everyone's in the game, and no one can afford to be a saint. To win, one has to go all in.
Alright, so this one as well.
What's Yorinobu due to walk away with?
Unimportant. You focus on the biochip.
What could cyberspace's watchers and protectors offer him? Intelligence on his enemies?
That doesn't matter in the least. Because you'll make sure the transaction never happens, and I get the chip.
Fine. So no Arasaka security on the device because Yorinobu whisked it away in secret. Now, where's he hiding it?
Well, likely in a specialized container. One that mimics an organic neural environment. On the outside, it looks like an ordinary briefcase.
And the case is...
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Provided we're done gossiping about the Arasakas.
Yeah,
okay.
Let's just move on there, I think.
Now comes the best part. Follow me. Got something for you. Should help you plan. Brain dance from Konpeki Plaza.
How's a brain dance supposed to help? Need facts, not thrills.
Think BDs are only good for fondling virtual tits?
Yeah,
Jacking off too in those boxes?
Like anything else?
No. It can be a very useful tool.
All right,
Good for
Mom.
analyzing details human perception, even boosted, doesn't grasp. Exactly what you need.
So what's on the tape?
Yorinobu's suite. The glorious interior. You'll need to locate the relic yourself. Hope I grabbed enough detail to make that possible.
Hold up. Mean to say you recorded this?
Mm-hmm. BD Rec implant. Why, you object?
Supposed to be Yorinobu's pad on the tape. Means you were inside. You know each other?
How else could I get all this intel? I know him pretty well, actually. We have an arrangement. Strictly business. Suits us both, I think.
Let's see this brain dance.
Judy'll help. She's a Mox, too. Besides, we go back, years. V, this is important. Judy's always been there for me. Always helped
Hard
out.
to say. This week, for
I
sure,
trust her.
okay?
But she's a Mox.
Yeah.
Not the
All right,
latest
all
member
right,
of your
all
crew.
right.
Try not to forget.
All right.
So, you'll be a good boy, tread lightly, and keep that tongue on a leash.
Relax. Believe it or not, I'm no stranger to tact. In biz or life.
Hey, there you are.
This is V. He's here for that BD role. And V, this is Judy. Best brain dance editor I know.
Enough already. Gonna make me barf.
Impressive looking setup. Need all this to process brain dances.
Analyzers, sensory sig amps, acoustic and emotive wave monitors, facial expression translators.
Judy.
All right. Compiled your BDF.
What do you think? Will it do?
Still pretty raw, but yeah, ought to do.
V needs to get deep inside. That's most important.
So, let's calibrate. Tune it to him. Believe me, I've dealt with worse. Should see the jig street porn we gotta contend with sometimes.
So, we drop V inside. Let him look, let him rummage around, right?
How about it, V? Raw brain dance. Ever taken a dip before?
I think I can handle it. Let's just do this.
Righto. Sit down, settle in, and we'll get you going.
Okay, let's go over here.
Gotta create your sensory profile first.
Okay. Hit me. Just promise me it won't hurt.
It won't. Not this time. Now sit still, look at me. Gonna run the analysis soft. Should feel a slight tingling. Okay, now let's set the optics and other sensory sigs. Look smack into these two screens. Pretend it's an eye exam.
Am I gonna have to do this calibration dance every time?
Not necessarily, but it's worth the wait. Give me 2 more minutes and you'll see exactly what BD analysis is capable of. 1 more sec. Need to get the pain receptor limiters in. Okay. All set. I need to test your profile first. Tossing in a sample BD. You can use it to get to know the editor. Now let me see. Where could we...
Can't he just use my recording? Why are we wasting time?
So we don't risk our necks? Besides, won't take a sec. Got something here. Should be perfect.
Boot it up.
Let me give you the tailored version first. Let you get your bearings. Then we'll jump into editing mode. Be diving in 3, 2, 1.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. And we sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio.
Got it.
And remember, everything on full blast. They'll spot us extra for a wicked adrenaline high.
Okay, on you go. Down! Everybody! On the ground! I want to see you kissing the flooring! Money! Now! Or I will fucking drop you, I swear to God! Whoa! Yeah! Hey! Now! Before I blow your fucking head off! Ah!
Slow, deep breaths. Your cortisol and adrenaline spiked, but the soft activated your hormone blockers. Nothing happened. You're alive and well.
That was too much. Could feel the guy's pain, his stress, his hope. Hope wrapped up in something else.
Mm-hmm. Probably took a booster just before. You'll be fine. Got everything set up? Let's switch over to editing mode.
I think this might be a bug again. I can't control anything, and I'm looking at the car outside. Hopefully it goes back to normal.
Link to the BD roller's sensory array. You'll be able to look around freely. Whole scene's yours. Full cam control in analysis mode, so move around, zoom in and out, whatever else you come up with. Think of it as your own little sandbox. So analysis mode, you control playback. Can even pause when you feel the need. Then you use the editor console to unpause. Try it.
Hey.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. And we sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio.
Got it.
Dream as hell, right? Well, that's not all. You can speed things up or rewind, whatever you like. Give it a try. Rewind. Roll it back to the top. All good. Neat. Now try fast forwarding a bit.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Nothing creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out.
Okay. You can also reset the recording. That'll take you right back to the beginning. Try it. Now for some fun. This here's why you came in the first place. In analysis mode, you get to view and even scan details of the enviro recorded by the BD roller. Focus on the heat, the gun this gonk gets from his buddy at the beginning. Now scan it.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. Lead to those psycho freaks from the studio.
Got it.
And remember, everything on full blast. They'll spot us extra for a wicked adrenaline high. Okay, on you go.
Hey, where's the gun?
Okay, right here.
Visual layer, thermal layer, sound layer. Okay, bold sections on the track indicates a scannable clue. Clue will be highlighted for the duration of the sequence if the editor is set to the correct layer. Jeez, okay, right.
Let's move on. Now heads up. In analysis mode, you can ferret out background noise and conversations if the roller got close enough. This tech records everything, every little detail, even the sights and sounds the roller was never aware of. To see the sources of the recorded sensory signals, switch to the audio layer in the editor. Go ahead and try that now. Okay, good. Now you should see several sound signatures in the store. Choose one and hone in on it.
That one. Oh, cool, okay.
Pack of 6, case of Brosif, and a couple of zappers.
Oh, nice.
We have a deal today on 2 flavors. Cuddy and Serpent. Everybody!
So, any thoughts?
Unbelievable. Seriously, like what's happening right next to me.
Yeah, it's how BD recording implants work. They pick up everything, all the elements in the background. Then an editor tweaks them, makes them pop. Keep playing with the sound, explore it a bit. We'll move on when you get bored.
On the ground! Want to see you kissing the flooring!
Anything out here? You're leaving signal range, okay.
Money! Or I will fucking drop you, I swear to God! Whoa! Yeah!
Switch to the visual layer.
You can analyze extra layers in the raw. Stuff the roller's cyberware picked up.
Like what?
Ev's got Kiroshi optics that grab infrared, meaning you should be able to grab heat signatures from her recording.
Huh. Hella nice.
Scanning works on peeps, too. Walk up to the wounded chick. Try scanning her. Alright, next thing. Scroll forward to the part where our artist gets a lead injection. They shot him and he never saw it coming. But you will. Here it comes. My favorite part of the game. See the blinking thing over the entrance? Surveillance cam. Must have caught our shooter. You'll see in a sec. Cam feeds to the screen behind the clerk. Roll back to where the screen's in the kid's field of vision, then scan it.
Okay. Oh yeah, I see.
His own Chumba shot him. Probably planned to all along. Must have got a nice slice of cred on the black market for a BD like this. BD freaks are ready to pay a preem for a real flatline. Anyway, if you've seen enough, you can exit.
Okay, weird. Oh, that was just a sample.
Yeah, it's impressive, right? It's too bad most of the...
Right, skip ahead.
Ready to do this? Look at...
No way.
V...
Okay.
Whoa.
Running from my...
Act? Not...
Judy. T-Bug's a professional, discreet to a fault. You can trust her.
Why? 'Cause you say so?
Please, Judy. I'd never expose you to any danger. You know that.
Okay, V. Call T-Bug and we'll dive in.
Hey, V, what's happening?
Bug, listen. I got some useful footage from Konpeki Plaza. It's a brain dance.
Konpeki? Oh, thought as much.
Someone there with you?
Unimportant, T-Bug. Please focus. Need your help. Got no clue what I'm supposed to look for once I'm in.
Alright, see if I can walk you through it. Jacking into your tech now. You've got to give me access. Opening port 1779. Secure protocol? Good, I'm going in. Should be getting my request... now.
Got it. You ready?
A millisec. Okay, connection confirmed. Now some quick temp ice, and we're clear. Ready to dance.
Fire her up, Judy.
Alright, V. Eyes open. Gotta find out where Yorinobu's keeping the relic.
Okay, examine the brain dance in analysis mode to find the relic. Scan the apartment security systems, optional.
Evelyn. I felt her fear. Sure got it under control quick, too.
I said no.
They'll have my head for this.
Then you shall perish for a good cause.
But
make yourself comfortable. I need a minute.
Listen in on that conversation, V. Could be something important.
Okay.
I need a minute to finish.
The program is still in the trial phase. We cannot take it to market as is.
We shall see soon enough.
Please speak with your father. He's taken a particular interest in this project. He can certainly explain the risks.
My father's a tired, visionless old graybeard who thinks nothing will change, and he'll live forever in his tiny, frozen bubble.
I should not even be listening to such things.
You will listen to this. Saburo is an adult despot, utterly removed from reality. Stuck in some fossilized vision of a world that no longer exists. Of a world that may never have existed. We have not seen eye to eye for the past 20 years. I am quite sure we won't now.
Read the documentation carefully. The relic requires specific storage conditions. You must...
Noted.
Heard that? Relic docs gotta be around here somewhere. Look for them.
Well, there's definitely something here. Sound source there.
Ventilation and cooling. Servers. Gotta be.
Fancy doodads in here need to be controlled.
Alright, let's go back to visual. What have we got?
Sorry to make you wait. Business can be stupid.
It wasn't long. Not even long enough for me to grow bored. Is everything alright? You seem tense. Edgy.
A moment. It will pass.
I can get to work on that. Just one condition.
You wish to make demands of me.
Only one. Focus on me. Oh, got any candy left? Stuff was pretty fun last time.
Bedroom. Nightstand.
I've got an idea. Be right back.
Very nice. But come here already.
Just a sec. Looking for the perfect thing. Ah, you'll like this.
What do we got here?
Loaded. Safety's on. Good to know, though. Once you're in there, don't forget about that iron. Manual details a special temp-controlled container. Relic needs to be kept real cool.
So, Chip's gotta stay in the freezer.
Yep, could damage it otherwise. Okay, switch on thermal layer detection in the editor. Should be easier to spot where Yorinobu's keeping the chip.
Okay, thermal layer. Oh. We might have to rewind this.
You.
I know. Focus on me. Oh.
Right, keep leaving the signal range. There's nothing over there. What is this? It's just his phone. So if I reset and we do thermal mode from the beginning. Anything here?
I said no.
They'll have my head for this.
Then you shall perish for a good cause.
There's an iguana
Make
thing.
yourself comfortable. I need a minute to finish.
The program is still in the trial phase. We cannot take it to market as is.
We shall see soon enough.
Oh, here we go.
Your father. He's taken a particular interest in this project. He can certainly explain the risks.
My father is a tired, visionless old graybeard who thinks nothing will change, and he'll live forever in his tiny, frozen bubble.
Just a fancy-ass fridge. Temp doesn't match the guidelines. Won't find a thing here.
Alright. What about this? No.
I should not even be listening to such things.
You will listen to this. Cyberware is an adult despot, utterly removed from reality. stuck in some fossilized vision of a world that no longer exists.
Oh, Donaghy's. Looks like Mr. Arasaka had something to celebrate. You really think you'll find the chip in there? No way. Temp's too low. Could fluctuate. Nice try, though.
Of a world that may never have existed. We have not seen eye to eye for the past 20 years. I am quite sure we want now.
Read the documentation carefully. The relic requires specific storage conditions. You must provide them.
Enough. Sorry, Millennials.
There's nowhere else in here, though.
Please speak with you.
Oh, hang on. Let's move on. I'm in range now.
Right. Grab the heat sig. Matches the spec in the docks.
Yorinobu's got the case here. Guaranteed.
Mm-hmm. We got it. Good work. Looks like we got everything we need. Quit out of the editor.
Cool, okay. There were security things, but I'm going to leave that.
Get everything you need?
Yep, that'll do. Thanks, Judy. We got it. Later, T-Bug.
Nice work today. See you soon.
I'll wipe the cache and your data. You were never here.
Now, something is completely wrong here. Yeah, I can't control anything.
I'll put it on Ev's tab. Portable device for handling BDs. I already uploaded your calibration settings. Not as sophisticated as what we got here, but should do the trick.
And it keeps you out of harm's way. Clever.
Speaking of harm's way, know what I see looking at you? Walking, talking corpses.
We needed that recording, Judy. The BD practically does our job for us.
The BD will be the death of us. Seriously. If Arasaka finds out you have it, you're dead. I'm dead.
Judy, relax. Nobody will ever know.
Evelyn, please. No shortcuts. You go that route, City'll always win. So be careful.
Of course I will be. Besides, we'll talk in a bit.
Alright, and yeah, I'm completely stuck. I can move on the map, look, at the top right. Oh my god, this game's like full of bugs. Right, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to call this episode here. I've been recording for like 2 hours now. So I'm going to try and cut this up a bit. And I'm going to finish the episode here, and then we'll do the next bit in the next episode, because obviously I can't do anything now, so I'm going to have to quit the game probably, or reload or something like that. But we're at a point now, so thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to leave a like and also subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.